Hello, the indoor training season has already started, at least here in the UK. It's high time then to take a look at your setup and prepare it so it will serve you well for the next few months. My name is Daniel Boydo, and in this video I'll show you how I'm preparing my pain cave for the next winter season. My tips apply to any setup having a direct drive turbo trainer and a bicycle, regardless is it your primary one on the indoors dedicated. Interested? Let's go then. Okay, so I'm starting with the very basics. After a few months of inactivity, chances are that the whole your equipment is covered with a good layer of dust. So what I'm doing is just dusting off all the parts. The frame, the fan, the turbo trainer, the table, and even the iPad. And also I'm vacuuming and mopping the mat. Pretty simple, right? But changes the perception of your setup and makes you want using it again. Okay, let's move to a bit more serious things. Now we want to take care of a drivetrain. So I'm taking off the chain. Oh, how messy is it? I'll give it a good shake in the jar, and in the meantime we'll clean the chain rings and the cassette. Just look at this, and please note that this bicycle is used indoors only. So I'm taking off the bicycle from the trainer because I want to remove the cassette and clean it thoroughly. Now the FreeHub basic maintenance. What I need to disassemble it is 17mm flat spanner. Loose this nut. Yeah, we can gently pull out the hub. Okay. So what we're gonna do is just degrease all the parts and put the fresh grease in. Okay, this looks much better. Today I'm doing just basic maintenance, so I can't be bothered to remove all these poles. But yeah, you can do this optionally. It's pretty simple to do. Put the fresh grease on. I don't have anything fancy to apply, so I'm just using my finger. Good enough. Swipe the excess. Put this spacer first. Some grease on the poles. and put the free hub back. You don't need to tighten it too much, so just with the feel. Okay, swap the excess, and this is good to go. So now I want to examine the condition of the drive belt. What I'm looking for is any sort of damage, sort of cuts or rips or whatsoever, but so far I can't spot any. Even though this drive belt is pretty worn, what you can tell from these lighter strips, not a surprise, it has more than 25 kilometers done. But for me, it's still good to go. Okay, so the last thing I want to check regarding the belt is its tension, because I want to make sure that it transfers power fully, so it's not sliding or whatsoever. So to do so, I need to remove these two screws with 2.5mm hex. There is one more screw underneath. You can remove it with just flat screwdriver, and two other little screws on the other side that can be removed with a Phillips screwdriver. So let's do this. So this is how the tensioning mechanism looks like from the inside. You've got this roll which can be moved up or down, and it's increasing or decreasing belt tension. But for me, this belt looks pretty tight. I don't think I have to adjust it at all. But even if I had to, I could do this by doing or undoing this screw here. But before I could do this, I had to loosen up a bit this screw. And that's it really. If it's already open, I can just swipe it from the dust, and yeah, we are good to close it. It's 11-speed cassette, so all the washers are the same size. Just make sure that the cogs are going in the right order and the side. Okay, so let's put the bike back on the trainer. And we can fit the chain, lube it, we are good to go. So that was the hardware part. To unlock the full potential of your setup, you need a piece of software as well. This season, I'm using Zwift as the most comprehensive app. Even though Zwift gives you 25 kilometers of free riding every month, it's not enough for a serious usage. So make sure you set up your subscription. That's all what I prepared for you today. I hope you find these tips useful. Please let me know in the comments what your setup is and how you prepare it for the next season. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching and see you next time.